Before we dive into this jaw-dropping revelation, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on your notifications, because what you're about to hear could change the way Zimbabwe's entire political story is remembered. It was never just about age. It was never just about fatigue. It was never even about political reform. Today, General Jacob Mudenda stepped forward and shattered the silence that many feared would never be broken. After days of tension, with speculation choking the air like smoke, Speaker of Parliament General Jacob Mudenda emerged from the shadows of Parliament this afternoon with a press briefing no one saw coming. Flanked by a heavy security presence, his expression was not just serious, it was haunting. What followed next sent shockwaves through every media outlet in Zimbabwe and beyond. The nation has the right to know the truth. President Mnangagwa did not step down voluntarily. What forced his hand, Mudenda said, pausing as if to collect himself, was a breach. A severe breach within our highest military and political ranks. A threat. An ultimatum. Gas echoed through the room. Reporters stood frozen, barely blinking. According to General Mudenda, evidence had emerged, internally, of operations and decisions made within Mnangagwa's inner circle that allegedly bypassed both military and parliamentary oversight. These weren't mere procedural lapses, Mudenda stressed. These were calculated power plays that had the potential to destabilize the region, and possibly drag Zimbabwe into international scrutiny and isolation. He knew it was coming. But what broke him, Mudenda continued, was the betrayal from within. Those closest to him, men he trusted, forced his hand. And instead of watching the country collapse under internal pressure, he chose to fall on his own sword. Viewers across the country were glued to screens. The public had long speculated about the reasons behind Mnangagwa's sudden and emotionally delivered resignation. But no one anticipated this level of internal collapse, or that General Mudenda would be the one to expose it. But the shock didn't stop there. As the press leaned in for more, Mudenda took a deep breath and concluded with a thunderous message. Let it be known, this is far from over. The shadows behind this maneuver are not yet exposed. But they will be. I am not here to inherit power. I am here to protect what little remains of our republic's dignity. He then walked off the podium without taking a single question. Within minutes, international headlines erupted. Social media platforms flooded with phrases like "crisis in Harare," "Mudenda speaks out," and "the truth behind the resignation." Speculation now turns to who was involved in pressuring the president, what secrets still remain buried, and how far General Mudenda is willing to go to protect the nation or reveal more of its fragile truth. Subscribe right now if you want to be the first to hear what comes next. This is no longer about politics, this is about survival. And we are only just beginning to uncover the depth of what's been hidden for far too long. And so tonight, Zimbabwe finds itself not just at a crossroads, but in the center of a storm whose winds are only just beginning to rise. And at the eye of that storm, a man named Mudenda, holding secrets that may shake the foundations of the state itself.